course, Raphael, Orgler, Jed Drew. There's plenty of pace and energy sitting there.
Kraev, meantime, turning away from Uskok and setting up a great chance for two. And they take it. Kosta Barbarouses. The end of a 17-game scoring drought for Kosta Barbarouses.
Well, for the second time this evening, Wellington Phoenix on the Harvey Norman replay with a really well-fashioned goal. Bozidar Kraev turns his defender inside and out. And you can see there, Kosta Barbarouses well onside. A fantastic Wellington Phoenix goal. Kraev just too hungry, too strong for Tommy Uskok, who's no slouch when it comes to defending. Look at that, brilliant skill, great awareness, and the run from Kosta Barbarouses.
Barbarouses. He's just scored his 81st goal in the competition. He is 6th on the League scoring list all time. His Payne as they go looking for a third. They've got it! And that's a glorious finish. And Kosta Barbarouses, after waiting so long for a goal, has two in 2 minutes.
And what a deft touch that was. On the Harvey Norman replay, you can see Tim Payne here size up the situation, a little bit of a give and go with David Ball, and then just picks out Barbarouses. That is a magnificent finish from the Kiwi international, Barbarouses. Look at that. That is absolute technique, absolute control, and absolute awareness.
Once again, it is a brilliantly worked team goal. And the coolness on that finish from Kosta Barbarouses.
Rufer forward towards Barbarouses. He's nipped around Thomas. He's put it in the back of the net. Kosta Barbarouses. Kosta delivers at Christmas time. And he might have given Wellington Phoenix all 3 points here.
Oh, how has he done that? And almost through Marcelo. A run off the back of Clisby. Touch beyond Thomas. Doesn't look. Just wrapped his left foot around it. Unfortunately, Marcelo this time can't deny the Wellington Phoenix. It's Kosta Barbarouses got 3 and 2.
It's a terrific finish. Everything about it from Kosta Barbarouses. The touch away from Thomas. The finish from an acute angle past the despairing lunge of Marcelo and Kosta Barbarouses.
And oh, that's a nice turn from Sutton. Trying to keep it alive. Old gets there. He is so quick. And that's a good ball for Van Hadam. Oscar Van Hadam across the face for Barbarouses. And the former Sydney man with a dagger to the heart in front of the Cove. And the Phoenix are level with 10 minutes left.
Season. Firstly, scything the Sydney midfield. Van Hadam's onside, but look at Barbarouses here. This is the presence of mind that Sydney players haven't had in general. He backs out of that one, clearly onside. Harvey Norman replay says, rip a goal. Straight out of the Wellington playbook. Ben Old launching the counter-attack, and in recent weeks it's been Kosta Barbarouses who's been finishing. Look at this bloke go, what a flyer. Kosta, hands up, I'm staying out of it. And Van Hadam, this is presence of mind, exactly what Sydney have been missing with all their weight of chances, and Wellington are back square.
A 4th goal in his last 3 matches for Kosta Barbarouses, who scored 18 goals. Coach Italiano said pre-match that they wouldn't be changing the way they play. It's a good cutback for Barbarouses. Taking on Tunnicliffe. Payne gets there. Kraev again. Back out with Rufer. He looks back post for the giant frame of Kelly here. That's a great ball across, and this time they have their goal. And this one, I don't think will be ruled out. And it's not a transition, but it is a brilliantly worked goal.
Well, that one silences the crowd at Cooper Stadium on the Harvey Norman replay. It's a brilliant centering header by Lucas Kelly-Heald. Good vision. Directs it back down to the oncoming Barbarouses, who's in a fine vein of form this season. And that one will not be denied by the offside flag. Wellington make amends and they've taken the lead.
And now Kraev. Looking for the option, finds it in Barbarouses. Now Payne. 4 yellow shirts to aim for in the middle. Bovalina's clearance is poor, and Barbarouses just cannot stop scoring at the moment. It's his 6th goal in the last 4 matches, and just a minute into the second half, the Phoenix are back in front.
For the Wellington Phoenix on the Harvey Norman replay, Barbarouses shapes his run at the top of the box. It's a clearance, as you mentioned, poor from Bovalina. Perhaps his first mistake all evening. But Costa Barbarouses is a man reinvented, and that is a lethal strike.
Orlando Engelar, wouldn't you, Archie?
Yes, I remember. He caused us Melbourne victory, players and fans. What a heartache the time that he was here.
Barbarouses in behind. Barbarouses, there it is! Goals in 5 straight matches. For the first time in his career, Costa Barbarouses is in white-hot form.
As we see on the Harvey Norman replay, it's that beautiful little run in behind. But for me, it was the fake shot ball. What a great weighted pass in behind. We've seen it so many times this year. Costa Barbarouses on the shoulders. That's first touch. It was a really inspired substitution, I think, from Alen Stajcic. He needed to make a change because they were just running out of ideas.
How about that for a pass from Rufer? Payne! Oh, there's another! Barbarouses with a double! This man will not be stopped. 8 goals now in his last 5 matches.
As you can see on the Harvey Norman replay, beautiful ball in behind. Perth Glory haven't been able to deal with it. And any striker makes his run to the 6-yard box, waiting for that delivery, and Tim Payne, inch perfect pass. And the form Costa Barbarouses is in, just needs to get his foot to it. Incredible match we have here at CommBank.
Who scored a double here earlier in the season. And it's Costa who rolls Wellington into a 1-0 lead. He's got 9 this season. He's got 3 against the Bulls. And Wellington, top of the table, are ahead again.
Used on the Harvey Norman replay as to where the penalty came from, particularly when you think about consistency and the penalty that wasn't given for MacArthur earlier. But nonetheless, Costa Barbarouses can only control the controllables, and that's putting it in the back of the MacArthur net from the penalty spot, and he does that with real confidence.
Well, you've got to credit the dispatch from Costa. Ryan Scott not far behind, Paulson in 3rd. Barbarouses. Ball. Old. And here comes Costa. It's over the line. Well, it's a late goal here for Wellington, which probably will ensure the 3 points for them. Costa Barbarouses gets an early birthday present, 34 tomorrow. He's got 2 goals today, and it's going to remain at 5 points.
Well, who else but Costa Barbarouses on the Harvey Norman replay? Great ball to the back post. Ben Old does oh so well to keep it in play. And you can see Barbarouses there, and it's David Ball who just lifts it into a great area on the back post for Ben Old to use great technique to keep it in. Costa Barbarouses, Johnny on the spot, follows it in like all good strikers should.